afternoon, the midday news. I am Babatune Fanopo. Vice President Kashim Shettima has declared that Nigeria will experience a robust economy this year. The Vice President made the declaration while speaking in a video shared by President Bola Tinubu's Special Advisor Assistant on social media, Dada Olusegun via his X handle. He said the government is collaborating with the National Assembly to address Nigeria's challenges. Vice President Shettima said the economy has started picking up, and in the coming weeks and months, Nigerians will start smiling for the better, noting that the federal government is working assiduously with the National Assembly to come up with robust solutions to the national challenges. They further said that there is no nation that is immune to the economic headwinds across the world, and the crisis in Ukraine and many other global crises are affecting the Nigerian economy. The Vice President thereby assured Nigerians that the economy is turning the corner. They are on a path of sustained growth. Nigeria's First Lady, Senator Remi Tinubu, has called on citizens to embrace unity, love, and mutual respect as the nation embarks on what she described as a year of prosperity and abundance. In her New Year message to Nigerians, the First Lady expressed gratitude to God and optimism for the country's future under President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's leadership. She charged Nigerians to rise above their differences and rebuild the bridges that connect them, bridges of love, respect, and understanding. Senator Remi Tinubu pointed out that 2025 is a year to invest in one another, to nurture the youth and protect the dignity of the elders, also to create a country where every Nigerian can thrive, regardless of where they are born, what they believe, or what language they speak. The First Lady underscored the administration's commitment to implementing reforms to unlock Nigeria's economic potential, assuring citizens that transformative changes are underway, emphasizing the importance of collective responsibility in nation building. Osun State Governor Senator Adeleke has ascribed the success recorded by his administration to God and people of the state as he called on religious groups and traditional leaders not to relent in their support for his administration. Governor Adeleke made the inscription at the 2025 interdenominational prayers held at the Governor's Office, State Secretariat. Governor's Office correspondent Oluwatobiloba Odunuga reports.
In-laws of the Governor's Office, Bolaige House of the Osun State Secretariat became a convergence of faith, unity, and hope as Governor Ademola Adeleke led a statewide interdenominational prayer session to herald the new year. The event, graced by a diverse gathering of political leaders, religious clerics, and traditional rulers, underscored Osun State's commitment to interfaith harmony and collective progress. In his address, Governor Adeleke attributed the administration's achievements in the past years to divine intervention and a people-centered governance approach, emphasizing the role of prayer and faith in steering the state towards success. Reflecting on the administration's accomplishments, the governor highlighted the state's unwavering focus on pro-people policies and infrastructure development. He reaffirmed his commitment to soft and hard infrastructure initiative, pledging continued support for youth, women, and vulnerable groups.
We will continue to pursue pro-people policies and programs. We will not abuse state power. Rather, we will deploy instruments of state to develop the people and our dear state. I therefore call on our religious and traditional rulers to be my agents among the people. Let the message go to the grassroots that this government is ever dedicated to serving the people. We will continue to work for the people and by the people. In 2025 and beyond, we will not find wanting in service delivery.
Giving his royal blessings, Oni of Ife, Oba Adeyeye Ogunwusi, Ojaja II, commended the governor on his good works for the people of Osun State, especially the state workforce. Oni noted that all the good work recorded by Governor Ademola Adeleke's administration can be related to the commitment of the State Executive Council, including the legislative, among others. The monarch prayed for the progress, growth, and transformation of the state and general and sundry to continue to support the administration of Governor Adeleke for more developmental projects to be recorded in the state. Also in his remarks, the former governor, Prince Olagunsoye Oyinlola, who drew his weight behind Governor Adeleke's administration, charged well-meaning individuals, including political office holders, to continue to imbibe the Omoluabi ethos and work diligently for the progress of the state. Prayers were offered to God for the progress of Governor Ademola Adeleke's administration, growth and development of the state and the nation at large. It has been Uluwa Tobiloba Odunuga reporting.
Ondo State Governor Lucky Ayedatiwa has reiterated that his administration would operate an inclusive, transparent, and accountable system. Governor Ayedatiwa also made this pledge during the 2025 first working day prayer meeting in Akure. Also said that he will prioritize overall welfare and best interest of the people of the state. He expressed gratitude to God for the successes recorded in the past year, noting that last year was filled with challenges, but God saw the state through all. The governor therefore noted that his government will continue to prioritize good governance, translating to massive development in all sectors of the state's economy. As the world enters the new year 2025, Nigerians have called on government at all levels to prioritize good governance and implement more impactful policies that will help reduce hunger and ameliorate the sufferings of the masses. Those who spoke in separate interviews with OSBC News, including Dr. David Ogunshade, Alhaji Karim Afolabi, and Mr. Moshood Fadari, harped on the need to focus more on security, agriculture, economy, job creation, naira stability, and power generation, among others. Let's them one after the other.
My expectation, and every Nigerian, we like to see a better social, economic situation in the new year. You know, as we are ending this year, a lot of our people cannot even eat. You saw what happened in Ibadan and even Abuja. So where a lot of people died because they were struggling for a Congo of rice, which is very, very unfortunate. And it's very unfortunate in the sense that Nigeria had no reason to go hungry. But because of bad governance and the wrong economic policy. But let us hope that the new year will bring new prosperity, and our people will be able to have enough food to eat in the new year. Let me start from the federal government. They have said they have invested a lot of money on agriculture, but I hope they will address the agricultural sector by making sure that we do agriculture with modern equipment.
Both realistic and unrealistic expectations. But in the context of the question you have just asked me, at the level of education, I want the government to complete the recruitment exercise. I wish the government could pay more attention on that. In terms of security, oh goodness, I want the government, because that is the foundation, that is the background of any and everything we can talk about in our society. I want the government to maintain whatever they've been doing that has been giving us results in terms of security in the state. Don't forget I said that is a bedrock of whatever we intend to do or we have been doing. So the government should keep on with that strategy. It's not only brilliant, it's yielding results. In terms of welfare packages, I want the government to put more attention on that. Beyond whatever they are doing from the federal, I wish the state and the local government should intervene at their levels for welfare packages, especially for people at the bottom of the pyramids.
And on to sport. Former two-time heavyweight champion Anthony Joshua has expressed his desire to face longtime rival Tyson Fury this year. Speaking to newsmen in Lagos, Joshua acknowledged the need to make the most of his remaining time in sport. The 35-year-old, who has lost 3 of his last 7 fights, including a knockout defeat to Daniel Dubois, remains determined to reach the pinnacle of heavyweight boxing once again. However, despite suffering setbacks last year, Joshua's year was not without highlights, such as his second-round knockout of former UFC heavyweight champion Francis Ngannou in March last year. And on the foreign scene, South Korea Anti-Corruption Agency has dispatched investigators to execute a warrant to detain impeached President Yoon Suk Yeol. Reports revealed that hundreds of his supporters gathered at his residence in Seoul vowed to block the approach of the investigators. Meanwhile, investigators of the corruption agency were seen loading their boxes into several vehicles before leaving their building in the city of Gwancheon early this morning. A Seoul court has issued a warrant for Yoon detention after he evaded multiple requests to appear for questioning and blocked search of his office in Seoul. And with that, we've come to the end of the media news on OSBC TV. Join us at 3 for the state news. Good afternoon.